is the wording. And this has been the wording of the Ambassador for Peace certificate since its beginning in 2001. And Fred is one of the original ambassadors for peace, and so is Marzouk Jami here today. Why don't you stand? Had Dr. Lal made it, he would have been also standing with you. He says at the top, Ambassador for Peace. It shows the two beautiful phoenixes are there, and the UPF symbol in the center. And it says, the Universal Peace Federation acknowledges as ambassadors for peace those individuals whose lives exemplify the ideal of living for the sake of others, who dedicate themselves to practices which promote universal moral values, strong family life, interreligious cooperation, international harmony, renewal of the United Nations, a responsible public media, and the establishment of a culture of peace. Transcending racial, national, and religious barriers, the Ambassadors for Peace contribute to the fulfillment of the hope of all ages, a unified world of peace wherein the spiritual and material dimensions of life are harmonized. The Universal Peace Federation is proud to hereby recognize as an ambassador for peace. And this is by alphabetical order, so she's so lucky to be the first one. Nahida Ali. Nahida serves as the chairperson of the Bangladeshi American Women's Association of Texas, BAWA, Texas. She's an executive member of FOBANA, which is the Federation of Bangladeshi Associations in North America. She's the president of Pathshala International Bengali School, and she has helped for the last 15 years. She's been known in her community as a person that reaches out to distressed women and children. And here on our premises, for the past 2 summers, she and her husband have organized an amazing community-wide summer family festival, where she brings Carter blood donors in here to take blood donations. She has clowns, she has balloon people, she has politicians come out, she has a voter registration, and she has children reciting the native language of Bengali. And I just really feel you're worthy, and God has an appointment for you further on.
Amen.
I'm going to ask all the ambassadors to remain up here so we have a group picture. We're probably going to have to move this podium. In alphabetical order, thank you. Our next awardee, our next ambassador appointment, forgive me, is Kim Andrews. First, wait, Kim, come on up. She's the founder and CEO of the Global Red Circle, a sisterhood of women who pledge to love and nurture themselves and their sisters worldwide. And this is a quote from her. I love it. You'll love it too, Tom. Listen to this quote. It says, I believe a rise in feminine energy is necessary for the posterity of our global village. Amen. Yes, we do need the logical blonde women. She's now about to launch in October a digital program called You Rise that takes people step by step along a path to creating inner sanctuary in their lives. She is the pastor and spiritual leader of the Unity Spiritual Center in Saxe, Texas. She was nominated by Trisha Harris. I'm really excited about this one. In alphabetical order, you're next, Quincy. You can come up with Quincy number 2, too. Quincy's our youngest ambassador tonight, and his son, maybe the youngest. He's an active artist-rapper, an activist artist-rapper who engages at grassroots level community building. He is serving on the Dallas Police Chief Hall's Advisory Board, and he received the Blake Anderson Award from Council Mayor Pro Tem Adam Magoo. Quincy Bradley. Well, good things come in twos, and I'm about to introduce to you Nahida's husband. His name is Kazi Chowdhury, and he's the chairperson of the United Bangladeshi American Community of Texas. He's the Community Outreach Director for Bawa, Texas. That's really great. The man helping his wife as the Community Outreach person for the Bangladeshi American Women's Association of Texas. He's a volunteer coordinator for the school, the daughter school, and he's the co-organizer of their Summer Family Festival. With yours. Where's your certificate? Over there. I call them the dynamic duo. I was so happy to be at this man's table tonight. He was really a wonderful contributor to our conversations we had during the ALC. His name is Mr. Yoon Soo Han. He was born in Korea, but he's an American through and through. He came to America in 1969. He'd already served the military in Korea for 3 years. But he came here in 69. What was happening in 1969? The Vietnam War. He enlisted, and he went to Vietnam. And he served in Vietnam. He's a Vietnam War veteran. He's a disabled veteran. He said in Vietnam, he actually had 2 enemies, the Viet Cong and his fellow soldiers. He thought he was a Viet Cong. But he retired from the military in 1983, and he continues to be active in the Korean community here in North Texas. Did Kareem walk in? Is he here? Okay, we're going to skip that one. Is Andrew Jackson here? That one skip. Andrew Jackson. No, I don't believe he's here. Okay. Our next ambassador for peace. We first of all, just to let you know, we do not present the ambassador for peace in absentia, because we want the ambassador to know what they are being commissioned to do. So we never appoint anyone without them physically being there, being here with us. So at a future meeting, hopefully, Pastor Jackson and Pastor Hickman will be here. At this time, it is a pleasure. I have been at interfaith meetings with this man over and over again. He's such a wonderful representative of his faith, of Sikhism. His name is Karanveer Singh Panu. Karanbir Panu. He's an advisor. He's a board member to an organization which is known as the Sikh Mini Parliament. He's a member of the board of the District Cooperative Bank of Punjab, India. He's a member of Interfaith Council of Thanksgiving Square, and he's with the UNA DSA as a chapter volunteer. Karanbir Panu, he was nominated by Dr. Harbans Lal. He's going to be sashed by his daughter. Karanbir was telling me on the way here, he was going to be a little late because he had to pick up a daughter from soccer. And he said, my kids are telling me that I've got to work for peace in my family before I work for peace in the world. I said, yeah, that's right, absolutely. Yep. That's it. Yes, we do them simultaneously. Okay, I've been really blessed to know our new ambassador for peace for many, many years. Actually, we kind of go back almost 15 years here in the Dallas area. Our next ambassador for peace is Cassandra Powell. She is active in her church praise team, a founding member of Sisters Through God's Plan. She was recently honored by her community for outstanding service work to her community. The Dallas Ministry, United Sisters in Christ, they give backpacks and items to homeless and other service activities. Cassandra Powell. You were nominated by Laura Hornbeck. Our next ambassador for peace is an amazing man. I've known him for about maybe 7 or 8 years since activity on the Interfaith Council, the Thanksgiving Square Interfaith Council, maybe 10 years. Mark is the state president of the Dallas, Texas state of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He's the former bishop of the Dallas 7th Ward of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints from 1995 to 2001. He walks like an Eagle Scout. He's an Eagle Scout, right? And he has received from Boy Scouts of America a very prestigious award called the Silver Beaver Service Award. He's the vice chairman of the Interfaith Council, and he is the director of the U.S.-Mexico Bar Association. He is fluent in Spanish, way outdoes me completely, like, wow. And he's also pretty fluent in Portuguese as well. Mark Romney. Our next recipient of a commissioning as Ambassador for Peace. I'm so glad you were here for the whole program, Pastor Weathers, Reverend Weathers. He's the Associate Pastor and Christian Leader at Westridge Park First Baptist Church, formerly that church in San Antonio, and now you are with, you're with St. Philip's, okay. He's with an Ambassador for Peace. Yes, C.J. Phillips of St. Philip's Missionary Baptist Church is the pastor of that church for a long time. He's been an Ambassador for Peace since 2001 as well. And now he has nominated Ray Weathers to be a new Ambassador for Peace from his church. Ray Weathers.
C.J. Phillips does his job. CJ Phillips is watching online. He said he's
Oh, is he?
got thumbs up.
Are you doing a live
Yes,
feed right now?
sir.
How wonderful. Wow. That's great. Technology is great. Well, actually, being a citizen of Irving since 2002 and seeing the changes that happened in our city council, it has always been a breath of fresh air that we have a councilman like Dennis Webb. Dennis Webb is a dedicated pastor of Bear Creek Community Church. And tonight, I'm so honored that both he and his wife are here because they're both receiving a commission as ambassadors for peace, just like Daisy and Kazi, or Nahida and Kazi. Besides serving on the Irving City Council and working exhaustively, but he's never exhausted. It's amazing. You would imagine this man and woman would be exhausted. But they follow God's principles. They give, and God just fills them up again. They have a feeding program. They have a wonderful, he's always doing things to help benefit the community and bringing leaders there to enrich people, to help young teens in suicide prevention, and so many other things. Just on the ball. And yet never tired. It's amazing. Or maybe you're hiding it somehow. I don't know. But they're just amazing. So I'd like to bring them up together. It's been my honor to nominate them as ambassadors for peace. They do our mission every year to Haiti. And when I went to pick up the certificate from his office, his wife was there, and I said, Lydia, we got to count you in here too, because what would a man of God be without his wife? Amen. What pastor could do what he's doing without the real pastor? Sorry. Congratulations. Let's all stand now. Maybe I need some help, young men. We move the podium. Or can we go in front of the podium? Let's go in front of the podium.
That's better.